Welcome to HDTV. You now rocking with your boy. Man, I'm so pissed off at that game, man. The Heat were finna blow they butt out, and then that's when the calls start coming in. I know people gonna look at the free throws and said, "Well, they both attempted 29." Yeah, they both attempted 29, but Boston down the stretch got a lot of love. They got a lot of love down the stretch. And Jason Tatum, why are you always flailing your arms in the air and always crying about a goddamn foul, dog? Y'all guys it's this LeBrownie era, man. I'm telling you, this is the LeBrownie era. All these guys complaining for fouls every damn second. Every play, Kemba Walker was crying all night, then doing his little fall back like somebody done shot him in the chest, and he pulling a, I got shot. I'm on the floor. Don't touch me, man. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. It's like, what are you doing, bruh? That ain't basketball. Now, Duncan Robinson came out hot. He hit some buckets. So I'm like, okay, we got it rolling. Jimmy was hitting some buckets. Jimmy had 14. And then they called two weird fouls on Jimmy Butler. And I'm like, oh, no, they finna pull. Oh, God, they finna pull a LeBrownie and Chicken McNuggets game. Oh, God. And my brother, I had him on the phone. I'm going to bring him on here one day, and I'm going to have him talk about all the predictions and how he predicted it, because he's been right so far about the playoffs, and he ain't been watching that many games because it's WWE. And he called it. He said, bruh, when you watch this game, you're going to be pissed off at all the BS that went down in that game. And at first, the first half was being called, fairly good. And then in the second quarter, at the end of the first half, the Heat were making their run. And then all of a sudden, the Celtics start getting all these weird foul calls. And I'm like, what is going on here? And I was like, oh, man, we finna get a LeBrownie and Chicken McNugget game. Ain't that a damn trip? And we got it, too. We got it, too. Down the stretch, Jimmy had 4 fouls in the third quarter. I'm like, dog, Jimmy don't foul. That's the thing. He plays great defense. They calling all these weird fouls. Tatum and Brown finally woke up together after they've been giving all these free throw attempts. I need to see this, man, from him. Cause Cause this is crazy, man. Yeah, I knew it. Tatum had 14 free throw attempts. I was like, Tatum was on the line a lot. He sucked from the 3-point line. He was 30% from the field goal. Dude, from the field, this dude was 8 for 22. So I knew something was going on. I'm like, man, Tatum having a horrible game. Now, he had 10 rebounds. He had 6 assists. He had a steal, 2 turnovers. But I'm like, dog, he had 31 points. And I'm like, dog, Tatum wasn't really making them like that. This dude had 14 free throw attempts. 14 free throw attempts, dog. It's like, damn, dog, like, y'all just giving. That's how I knew it was in. They do not want the Heat. They did not want the Heat to win like that because they need their guy LeBrownie to win tonight so he can get his rest. It was a travesty. Now, Jaylen Brown was balling from the field. He was 12 for 23. And he hit 4 threes. He attempted 10, shot made 4, which is 40%. That's reasonably good. He only went to the free throw line once and bricked. His rebounds was 8. He had a steal. Now the guy who was getting off was Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker was getting off in the game. In the second half, he started being more aggressive, attacking the basket. Because the first half, they really weren't doing all that. They really weren't all that. They weren't that good in the first half, and then they started turning it up. So, Tatum basically lived on the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, are you freaking kidding me here? This is a joke, man. It's just a joke. Kimba had his points, you know what I'm saying? He scored a little bit. Jalen and Tatum basically carried the load. Tice balled out. That was the difference between game 4 and game 5. Tice really stepped up. Bam did okay, but he only had 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 13 points. Jimmy had 17 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Duncan had 20 points, 2 boards. Dragic had 23. Dragic was keeping them in the game, but all these weird fouls in the second half was just crazy. Tatum and them started going to the hole more, and Tatum got his foul calls. He got the superstar treatment. So, you can't get mad at that, man. That's just how the game rolls, man. But the refs really saved the Celtics tonight. Miami, man, Jimmy Butler was he was in foul trouble the whole night, so he couldn't get a rhythm. If Jimmy could have got a rhythm going, he would have been fine because Jimmy could have got you about 25 this game. But all this complaining and all this flailing your arms, it's just ridiculous. Tice played great on both ends defensively and offensively. He got some good stops. They brought Enes Kanter in for a little bit, to get some. And his 8 points was real tremendous around the basket. Gordon gave you 10 again. Smart does his smart things. He had no DAPs tonight. When he has no DAPs, or at least one, the Celtics will be fine. But I feel like the Heat will win the next game, but it's gonna be dicey, man, because if the refs keep calling this game, if they call game 5 like if they call game 6 like game 5, we might see another 3-1 lead getting blown like the Nuggets series with the Clippers. But the Heat are too mentally strong for that. They're gonna go to the drawing board. They're gonna come back with a different game plan. Jay Crowder hit some good shots and everything. At the end, you saw him trying to, get the team rallied. Now, Solomon Hill, they're playing Solomon Hill a lot, and I just don't like that. I would bring Derek Jones in. I would play the guys who got you here. I don't know why the Solomon Hill guy's in there. He's not that good. Derek Jones to me would be a better player than, and then they really haven't played Kendrick Nunn. You know, so it's like man, it's like I don't know why Spo went with that guy. I'm just saying it's like come on. So what I'm saying this game here was a travesty, but Tyler Hero he went cold this game. He only gave you 14 where he gave you 37. Tatum was really on him this game, and Brown. Those guys stepped their defense up. I give the Celtics credit for that. Brad Stevens got the defense going, and Jason Tatum stopped taking all these goddamn threes. You know what I'm saying? Cause he'd like to take all these threes and everything. It's like, come on, dog. You gotta chill with all these threes that you're taking and everything. And he took less this game I believe he took less this game. Let me see. I might be wrong, but I didn't see Tatum taking a lot of threes this game. Um, let's see. Yeah, he attempted 10 threes and shot 3, but from the field, man, he was 8 for 22, man. He was very terrible from there, man. It was like, what is going on with Tatum? He attempted 22 shots and only made 8, but he got all his love on the free throw line. He got 14 free throw attempts because he started going to the basket because his shot was off. So that's one thing, he learned, he learned what to do. He learned what to do on that play. But this game, man, was a C to me. It was a C minus. The Heat lost the lead. A lot of calls, I didn't like, but that's the way it's gonna be. We gotta understand that the refs control the game. They're gonna make the tempo go how they want it to go, and we know why they wanted this thing to extend because they want to give their baby over there. They want the baby over there. You know what I'm saying, to get his time, to rest once he win tonight. Now they done put in a built-in excuse saying, "Oh well, Anthony Davis, he's questionable." I'm like, man, damn well AD finna play, and y'all finna beat these guys and move on, so y'all can talk about, man, you know what I'm saying? You see what he did, right? He played on a bad ankle. I'm like, dude, everybody played on that back in the day because they wanted to win. So we already know what that is. We already know what's going on. We know what's going on. So it's crazy. So you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand of how everything is going and stuff and how the game is flowing. See, me, I watch the total thing of the game. I see what's going on. I watch everything. Like, I watch the team play. I don't watch just the individual guy because it doesn't make sense to. Because you got to watch the movement and how the game is flowing. But all these trolls need to understand, and these LeBrownie fans, is that the game is controlled. They're gonna have it go away they want it to go. But the Heat, I believe, are too mentally tough. They will come out and make adjustments. To me, they need to sit Solomon Hill at the end of the bench, bring Derrick Jones in more. If you're going to play Solomon Hill, you got to flip flop him out, or put him in with Derrick Jones or something. You got to do something different. You can't just bring Derrick Jones in there and expect him to do something. I mean, you can't just, you need to bring Derrick Jones in so he could get some minutes and some ticks. So he did a good job last series on helping guard Giannis. He could do a good job on guarding Tatum and them. I don't know if he's in the doghouse or not. I don't know what these guys do on their off day. And Iggy's got, they called some dumb fouls on Iggy, then he got slapped with a tag. It was just ridiculous, man. We already knew they wanted Boston to win this game. So it was already known. Once you seen the free throw attempts by Tatum, he was always on the line. Cause I was like, man, Tatum is on the line a lot tonight. And I'm like, damn, he getting that superstar treatment. Because, at first he wasn't doing that well. But man, that's all I wanted to say. This wasn't gonna be long. I'm pissed off. I wish Miami would have won, but hey, they'll win the next game. I'm hoping. I hope this don't turn into a comeback by the Celtics, because I could see that happening too. They could put Boston versus LA, have their historical championship. It's like, oh God, why can't y'all just let these guys play? God. They always got to make it easy for this dude LeBrownie, man. I'm telling you, once he retires, I'm pouring some drink up. We finna drink. We good. but Boston Boston, their defense turned up. Tice really changed the game. It really wasn't Tatum. Tice changed the game because he was attacking the middle of the zone. He was hitting the mid-range shot and the free throw shot. He wasn't settling for threes. He was attacking the basket. And then Enes Kanter coming off the bench really helped those guys get going because Kemba, Jaylen Brown, and Tatum played like crap in the first half. They all three played like crap. And when the second half started, Tatum was getting all the foul calls and Brown was hitting some threes and attacking the basket, getting some layups, and it was over after that. But they gave Jimmy Butler they put him in foul trouble. So for somebody to say Jimmy Butler choked, I'm like, how? He was in foul trouble. It's the same thing they did to Joker in the last game with the Lakers in game 4. They gave that to Joker. They had him in foul trouble. Him and Millsap the whole game. So it's like, dog, what else do you want them to do? They can't play defense, or they can't not only play defense, they can't really do nothing on offense because you're calling a foul every 2 seconds. That's what I'm saying, man. Let these guys play. Boston is not on this Heat team level. And y'all saved their ass tonight, just like y'all saved the Chicken McNuggets in the Clippers series. Y'all always want to change some shit for this bum, man. Let these guys play. There was no reason to call those mysterious fouls. Now, did the Heat get some fouls that shouldn't have been fouls? I agree, they should have, but you had no choice but to give them the foul. You done gave all the damn fouls to Boston. So you had to give some fouls to the Heat to say at the end of the game, well, if you look at the stats and the score, they both had 29 free throws. It's when you call the fouls. If you call a foul at a certain point when the momentum is in the Heat's favor, you slow the Heat momentum down and you're giving the other team momentum because they start making their free throws. Now that's helping them build their rhythm up. That's why Tatum was able to do what he do. And Tice was killing. Y'all was giving him extra calls. So it's like, come on, all this flopping, man. Boston, I'm going to start calling y'all the Boston Floppers. Because that's all y'all do is flop. That's all they do. They did that the whole game. They flop. And I'm like, oh my gosh, dog. You guys are worse than the Lakers. Y'all worse than the LeBrownies. I can't even get mad at just the LeBrownies anymore. I can't. I'm like, shit, I can't get mad at LeBrownies. Goddamn flopping Tatum and flopping Brown. Y'all the team of floppers and Kemba Flopper. That's y'all new names, the Floppers. Man, like, comment, subscribe, share this, man. Hit the notification bell to select all. If you want to donate to the page, cash at me at $ welcome to HDTV. Again, if you want to donate to the page, please you can cash at me at $ welcome to HDTV. I'm gonna have it in the description. And if you don't, just please like, comment, and share this and subscribe, and let everybody know about this. And hit that notification bell so you can receive all content that's coming out. I got some videos coming out tonight. Once I get off of work, I'm going to hit y'all with a lot of videos. We're going to talk about that Allen Iverson, All the Smoke, where basically he just come in and basically I'm gonna talk about some of the things he said in the interview that I really feel I loved, and I'm gonna talk about some other news and everything that I have. I want to get back to making some other videos besides the sports and stuff. It's just I don't have time, man. I be working so much. But thank you guys for the support. Shout out to who did this time for his donation, man. I really appreciate it, dog. You have been a great support of mine, man, and I really, because you was one of the first ones. You, Love and Success, Organically Powered Life, Know the Ledge, Andrew Stanley, My boy, Cool Beans, even though he's a LeBrownie fan, that's my brother to the end. My brother, Kano, aka Canicio, man, supporting the page. If I missed you, man, I apologize. Oh yeah, Terrell Hubbard, I gotta give a shout out to him. Man, appreciate everything you do, man, and all your support. Shout out to Rod B too, man. Rod B, man, that other day on Carcino for Life's live chat, he was giving it to Chappelle Hannon or whatever his name is. He gave it to him, man. Shout out to Rod B. Rod B know his stuff. We give him a hard time on his takes, but man, I really appreciate that you love the channel, man. And that Penny video, man, I loved your opinion. I'm glad you gave it, man. I respect it. On how you felt about Penny, and I respect that. Even how you feel about Jimmy Butler, man. I respect everything about you, brother, because you tell the truth. Oh, yeah, shout out to Joe Cool, man. Cool, I'm going to have your shirt, man. This guy's pissing me off, man. He's really making me look bad because he's not on his job, and he keep talking about he want this money up front. I'm like, dude, I could pay the money. Can you just get my dog the shirt? I don't have a problem paying for it because I want you to have the shirt. They on that BS, man. But I'm gonna get it done for you, dog. That's gonna be my gift to you, Joe, because you don't have to pay me or nothing, man. I just appreciate your support. Just continue supporting the page, telling everybody about it, man. Just shout out to everybody, man. Like showing love, man, and continue to give love. Like for real, man. Because you guys don't even have to do it. You guys don't even have to, you know what I'm saying? You know, support the page. Y'all don't. Y'all give me the strength to keep making videos because y'all love what I bring to the table. And I appreciate everything y'all do, man. Thank y'all for listening. We out. Live boy.